Hello everyone and welcome to my coloring corner. Happy Saturday! We're going to be working on this picture today, and as you can see we've got some King Art gel sticks here. We're going to be doing the background first. So we will be working on the background of this picture and doing it all in the King Art gel sticks. It is our streamiversary. 2 years ago today, the channel started producing content. So we have some giveaways today. Yay, giveaways. There are some Nightbot commands for Heather Valentin. That is the artist of this piece. This is a part of her Patreon collection, so I don't know if it's available anywhere else, but I did receive it as a Patreon gift. I have posted in the top of the chat the 3D printing store. So that is a video that walks you through all of the things that we produce and sell. So if you want to purchase any of those things, you can definitely do so by emailing me and letting me know which one of those things you want to do, and I'll send you an invoice. All right, so who's ready to know what we're giving away? Does anybody have any clues? While you guys are figuring it out, I will say hello. Hello, Christina. Hello, Kenny. Hello, Dawn. Hello, Crushes. Hello, Calamity. Hello, everyone. Hello, Davissa. So, today we are going to do a giveaway about halfway through the stream as our streamiversary giveaway. Hello, Joyce. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So for all of those that are coming in, I'll go over it again later. But so what we're giving away, we're going to be giving away a pencil holder. This is going to be a Halloween themed pencil holder, so it will have the orange for the pencil holder part for the holders and black for the base. So it will be these two colors. So this and a sticker holder, and the sticker holder will be in the orange. So it is going to be a Halloween themed giveaway. So we will do a sticker holder and a pencil holder set. This is one giveaway, so you receive both of these things if you win the streamiversary giveaway. So it's a streamiversary. It's got to be big. So this is the streamiversary giveaway. It will be the sticker holder without all the stickles. This is my sticker holder. You're not having this one. But it's the sticker holder and the pencil holder. The pencil holder will be a black base, so this part here will be black, and these parts will be orange. And the sticker holder will be orange. Hello, Catherine. Thank you. You're here. I'm surprised you're here. I almost didn't make it. I was up too late. Not a problem at all, Rinka. Enjoy cleaning the house. Hello, Dan. Good morning, good morning. So we will do the streamiversary giveaway at about halfway through the stream today. And once again, if you do not win and you still want to purchase one of the sticker holders or one of the pencil holders, just hit !3D print store, and it will give you a link to a video that tells you all about the things in the 3D print store and how to purchase them. Oh, you want to see the bee and honeycomb? It actually turned out really cute. Isn't it cute? Yeah, I love my pencil holders. I couldn't live without my pencil holders. Just saying. My desk would be a horrifying mess if I didn't have my pencil holder. So yes, I did finish the bee and honeycomb from Wednesday when Delane was on with us, and he turned out so cute. I like him. All right, so I'm going to move these and put them out of the way so that we can get started. So yes, today is our 2-year stream anniversary. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you that have been with me throughout some, most, or all of this journey. It has been, it's had its ups and downs, but it's been a lot of fun. And I really, really enjoyed being here with you all. So that's why the giveaway, because, you guys deserve it. And welcome back, Dawn. Thank you, Davissa. Yeah, it's been a long 2 years, but it has gone by very, very quickly. I was thinking about it the other day. It's like, no way, it can't be 2 years. And then I went back and looked, and yep, it's been 2 years. Absolutely. All right. So, shall we begin or shall we wait? It did go by so fast. There were times where it crawled through, but yeah, time flies when you're having fun. Aw, thank you, Crashes. I appreciate that. All right, so let's switch on over to the close-up camera here. And we're going to zoom this out a bit because I want to be able to show you large areas at one time, because this is with it being the King Art gel sticks that we're using, it's going to go fairly quickly. Uh, Need that one. Okay. So we're gonna work on it. We're going to work on the backgrounds, and we're going to use different things. I've run out of my thumb daubers, so I will be using this. It's an ink spreader, but it works just as well for the King Art gel sticks. I will also be using eyeshadow applicators for the thinner line areas. We are going to be using the King Art gel sticks. And if you want to purchase the King Art gel sticks, they are currently on sale on Amazon. The 48 set is 51% off, and the 24 pastel set is 30, I'm trying to, I think 31% off. But if you want to reach those, you just hit exclamation point gel sticks, and that should take you there. So we're going to start off with a fairly light color, and we're going to start off with the cool gray. And we're going to put it on the palette and pick it up with our spreader. And this is going to go over the entire area. And we're going to build color pretty much the same way we do with colored pencils. We just have to be a little bit more careful on blending it. So I'm just going to mash this all into the foam here. All right, so we're going to start up here. And I don't care if I get it on the bricks or anything at this point. because I'll be going over it. And it's a very light gray, but it gives us that shadow, that bricky kind of color underneath. We'll be adding some dirt to the walls. We'll be adding some colors to the bricks as well as the windows. And we're going to go over the windows with it as well. We'll be adding different colors to the windows as well. But this is going to give us our base color. Not worried about getting it on the little spider dude. I'm going to try not to get it on the ghosties, but it's not a big deal if I do, because the ghosties are see-through. You're going to see the window anyway behind them. So a little bit on the ghosties isn't a big deal. I'm not going to get it on the bottles because I'm going to do the bottles in different colors. Like so. Pick up some more and do this side. And like I said, it's going to go fairly quickly because it is a quick medium to use, especially for backgrounds. All right, so there is our light color, and you can barely see it. Thank you, Kenny. Yes, I do believe that they drank all of the bat fangs and they got into the frog juice. So all right, so we're going to start adding detail, and we're going to start with this one here, which is iron. And we're going to pick that up with a eyeshadow applicator. We're going to try to get a good amount of it. And we're going to start just by filling in little areas. I'm going to turn the page here so that we can get a good movement. And I'm just doing little flicks, getting that movement. Kind of like there's dirt on the wall. Good morning, Alex. Now we're going to do the same thing to the other side. Once again, turning the page so that I can bring it down, so that I can move in a downward motion, getting that color in there. And for anybody that's coming in, I'm using the King Art gel sticks. They are on sale currently on Amazon. So if you want to take a look at them, they are exclamation point gel stick. We'll give you a link. It is an affiliate link, which means that I get a couple of pennies if you use the link. And of course, all of that goes to the channel. All right. Just applauding her. Now we're going to continue working on the wall area. This one here is just straight gray. And it's a darker gray than the cool gray that we used. The cool gray had a nice bit of blue in it. And this is going to have a little bit of brown in it. Yes, you should dig your sticks out. Again, picking it up with the eyeshadow applicator. And hello, Ashley. So I've got the eyeshadow applicator, and I'm going down at the base of the dirt and just adding it, darkening up that dirty area and getting as close as I can to the window. Now we're going to get a whole bunch of it on the tip here, and we're just going to work that into the grout area here. Like that. Now the reason why I'm doing this technique is last year, every year, Heather Valentin has a huge Halloween thing on her channel. And last year she did a witch picture, and she taught us this technique with the gel sticks. So this is my tribute to her, as well as doing the picture and that sort of thing. She is a fantastic artist, and if you have not heard of her, look up Heather Valentin on Amazon, and you will find all sorts of really, really cool things that she puts out. Good morning, Della. Hello, Jen. Hello, Bill. Hello, Abby. Uh-huh. I don't dance. Can't fly, too fat to dance. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. We're just working on the top part for now, and then we'll move down to the bottom part as well. Or is that too fat to fly? I can't dance. Yeah, something like that. And we will be going over this after it sets with some colored pencil. So all of the detail work of it will still be there. It will still be done. It's just going to be done in the colored pencil. And I'm going to put some dirt on the windows. Especially on this crack here. Yes, gel sticks. King Art gel sticks. They are cool. Put down a little bit more iron. Hello, Della, if I missed you. I think I said hello. Keep on looking up and seeing new things. No, I didn't say hello. Hello, Della. All right. Got a bit of a shadow that's going to go in here from this bottle's cap. Okay. I wasn't sure if I missed you or not. And I don't want to miss you because you're special. And I like you. All right. Little shadow for the spider. There we go. All right, now we're going to start working on some of the brickwork. So I'm going to use this one here along with the iron. And this one is the metallic copper. And I'm going to mix it into the iron color. And like I said, we will be going over these things with the colored pencil. So the highlights and that sort of thing will be put in with the colored pencil because it's kind of difficult to do with just with your gel sticks. It can be done, it's just not something I've done a lot of. Oh no! Catrick, no! He just wants to play with this thing. He says, I know what those are. Mommy has those. I want to play. Yes, they are on my palette on the palette board here. And I'm picking them up with the eyeshadow applicator because it gives me a little bit more control than doing it with something larger. And I am using these dry. These are not wet. All right, so we need a little bit more. Needs a little bit more. All right. So I've taken a little bit of the copper and a little bit of the brown, mixed them together to get this color. So it's the iron and the copper. The copper is a metallic, but the iron is not. So it takes that shine out of it. I'm not worried about getting it on the wood because I'm going to be doing the wood in a little bit of the iron and some grays. So I'll be mixing those two colors because it's old wood, and you know what happens with old wood, right? It's the same thing that happens with old brick, and it gets old looking. Hello, Cam. They are fun to use, absolutely. Yay! Well, hopefully it's the last of it for you. All right, so I'm going to use the gray and some brown. Did I pull the brown out that I wanted to use? Nope, I did not. Hold on. I didn't pull out the brown that I wanted to use. But King Art makes it very easy to find everything that you're looking for by putting them into these wonderful, wonderful plastic holders, which you can also use for a palette. Well, they are on sale, so I'm going to use dark brown. So I'm putting down a big amount of dark brown here. Actually, let's see if I can do this. Hold on a sec. Can't remember if I got rid of that. Um, yeah, I did. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I got rid of my camera because it wasn't working right. So we're going to start working on the wood here. So I've put down the brown and I'm putting down gray on top of it. And I'm going to mix those two colors together. Because we want it to be a very gray-brown kind of color. Because that's the way wood goes when it gets old, is it starts to gray out. And we'll come back through and we'll do the grain work and everything like that with some colored pencils, as well as any of the highlight stuff. I'm not going to come all the way down because there's going to be some big highlights from the bottles, because the bottles are going to glow and so are the ghosts. So we're not going to come all the way into the area that's going to glow. We're just going to lighten our hand a little bit and feather that into the rest of the wood. So it's going to have a little bit of it in there, but we're just going to lightly bring it down. Yes, the mother of the bride needed another coloring book. There's always, the mother of the bride should always need another coloring book. Okay, so again on the crossbar here, we're going to put the darker up here at the top. So we're going to do this nice and dark up here for that edge. And then we're just going to drag it down a little bit, making this part lighter. And I got some on the bottle, so I'll erase that. The great thing with the King Art gel sticks is when they're fresh like this, you can easily erase. Now I'm going to go darker over here, further away from the bottle. Not worried about getting it on the window, but I don't want it on the bottle. So I'm going to grab my eraser. I'm not enabling. King Art gel sticks are on sale. Yeah, there is a 72 set now, um, but that is on the King Art website. They have the full 72 set, so you can buy the whole thing all at once. And again, with the bubbling and the little bits of toil coming off of there, there's going to be a glow. So we're not going to go as dark down at the bottom. We're just going to very lightly go across that. Well, he needs things too. He is the father of the bride, so, he needs stuff too. You can go buy a new screwdriver. So I'm going to be lessening it as we get closer to that center area. On King Art's website, they were, but I can't guarantee that they still are. I haven't checked today. But they were, and I do have that link posted in the Discord in the deals and sales, deals and coupons. So if you wanted to look at the King Art website for those, it is posted in the Discord. They did have a big sale going on. I don't know if it's still going on. All right, so I lightened it up as we got closer to the bottles. Yeah, they've gone up since we bought them though. No, no, pencils don't pay the loan. Oh, great. All right, so I'm just going to bring that color into the edge here. And we're just going to make sure that we get the darker areas of the window sill. Like so. And then we're going to put in a very light movement of it. Not worried about getting it on the ghost because the ghost is see-through. So we want to have that look in there of the wood behind him. What? No bottles. Bottles. No balls. 300 balls. That is a lot of balls, Ashley. Now we're doing this very light through the bottle here, not touching into the liquid. And this bottle here, the label covers up the wood area. Again, 300 fluffy pom-pom kitty balls. That is awesome. So for anybody that is just coming in or just came in after I started, we are going to be doing a giveaway here in about 20 minutes because it is the Coloring Corner's 2-year stream anniversary. We have been on the air for 2 years as of today, and it has been a lot of fun. And if it wasn't for you guys, it wouldn't be as much fun. So I'm going to do a giveaway. Yeah, you definitely need to read descriptions if you purchase something that you did not realize was 300 balls worth. All right, so there's our windowsill. I'm going to switch over to the main camera so that you can see the entirety of what we've done here, other than the mess I've made. Um, so I will be adding some blue tones to the window, and then I will be also finishing off the wall down here as well. I'll be re-adding some of the lighter gray, softening up those edges a little bit on the wall, and then we'll do the um, book and the floor, and then we will let it sit and cure. Hi, Lance. Yes, it is my 2-year stream anniversary. I have been on for 2 years. Isn't that crazy? So, but we're going to get this done for the background, at least have all of the background done today, and hopefully move on to the bottles and that sort of thing. I'm even going to base the bottles with the King Art gel sticks. So I'm going to base everything as much as I can with the King Arts. So I'm going to switch back over to the close-up. Thank you, Kim. And again, the thing that we're giving away is a wonderful Halloween themed pencil holder. The base will be black. The pencil holders will be black, orange. Uh, yes, in order to get your free shipping, you may find that you have to buy more than you intended on buying. All right, so I'm going to move on to the bottom part here. So I'm going to do this area here, and I'm going to use the, actually I think I have one. Ah, I do have one. I'm going to use my very last thumb applicator. I have a bunch of them for my inks and whatnot that have color on them. This is one of the last clean ones. And yes, I have to go through and wash them all, but I'm lazy. Just saying. That is the reason why. All right, so I've got the gray on here, and we're just going to move this in to the base of the wall here. And we're just going to blend this color in like so. So what I'm doing is I'm just using that gray that we started with and putting another coat of it on and washing out and spreading out the other colors on the wall and filling in any gaps. Like I said, I will be going over this all with colored pencil, filling in all the white areas as well as any highlights and stuff like that. And I need more. I need more. King Art gel sticks. Yes. So exclamation point gel sticks will take you to the Amazon sale, but King Art is also having a sale of their own um, for the full 72 set. So if you have full set syndrome, it may be cheaper to purchase them from the King Art, but you do have to make sure that you have enough in your cart to get free shipping. Otherwise, the shipping will get you. Now we're going to do the same thing for the baseboards down here. We're going to dirty them up, and the floorboards as well. Try not to touch the other areas too much. Like this area here is going to all glow, so we don't want to touch that with the gray. That is floorboard there, or a baseboard. Nope, that's part of the book, so we don't want to touch that. Awesome. And just gonna pick up some more. And basically all I'm doing is I'm just picking it up on the holder and filling in the white area. This is our lightest color. And the color that we're going to be building off of once we put our glowing colors in there. All right. Okay, so now we're going to do the baseboards, and we're going to use the brown and the orange because we're going to make the floorboards a little bit darker than the brickwork and the woodwork. So we're going to put some of the dark brown, some of the metallic copper, just a little bit of it, and some of the iron gray brown as well. Now the floor is going to be very glowy in this area in particular, and we're going to have some glow come off of this ghosty and this bottle here. So we're not going to put a ton of dark around those areas. But we are going to try to make sure that we get a good variation. My coffee cup's in the way. Down here. So with putting 3 different colors on the tool, I have the ability to roll it to a point where I can get a dark area and a lighter area. Depending upon what I want it to look like. Yeah, they're fun to use, Yana. I really enjoy them. So what I'm doing is I have 2 different colors, one on each side, one darker, one lighter. So I'm just going back and forth between the light and the dark, giving those areas the right colors, the right tones. As per what the wood is showing, what the drawing is showing me. Now I know that area is going to be lighter, so I'm just going to go down into the lighter wood tone. So that's the copper. And we're going to lighten it up. like so. And then we're going to pick up a little bit more of the dark up here, some of the medium tone and some of the lighter tone. Now I'm not going to go all the way up on top of those bones there, but I'm going to do the dark area here in the darkest of color, and then we're going to lighten it up as we move down. If you find that your light tone is being washed out, just switch on over to a fresh one and pick up more of that light tone with a fresh applicator. And my applicators are really thirsty today. So we're going up under here with the dark. Oh, Shaila's going to hack up a hairball. Now remember, I've already gone over this area with the gray, which is going to tone down that dark brown, light brown, copper tones. Again, if you get up onto anything that you don't want it to be, just take your eraser and rub it out. It will come right off as long as you do it while it's still fresh. So yeah, the way that Shala, stop. Goodness. The way that I put them on the palette is I just scribble them on the palette. So here's my dark iron color. My brown. And my copper. And then when I pick them up, I pick up some of the copper on one side, some of the brown on the other, and then in the middle. So when I move it on the board here, I get that variation in color. Now we want a little bit of shadow here, but we want most of that to glow. And then we're going to do the same thing here in the back, picking up a little bit more of that dark on the edge here, because the book is going to shadow this edge. Again, I've got some on the wall that I don't want there, so I'm just going to pick it up. You can use a kneaded eraser for this as well. I'm not very good with using them. I just don't know how to use them very well, so I don't use them. Yeah. Yeah, I put them on the palette and activate them with water if I'm going to activate them. So I'm going to do the same thing on the wall here, but I'm going to flip it. I'm going to take a fresh applicator and I'm just going to take the browns. I'm not going to add the copper, and I'm just going to put some of that dirt coming off of from underneath the shelf here, where that shadow is going to be very deep. And we've got a brick there that we need to color as well. All right, so we're going to do the brick by going into the copper. So I've got a heavy amount of copper on there. and going into that iron color there. And some of this brick is going to have a glow on it, so I'm not going to be too fussy with it. And doing the flick on the edge there does give you a little bit more of a naturalistic shadow than a hard line type of shadow. Alright, so I'm going to get a fresh stick. I'm actually going to get a paper towel and wet it down because I'm going to clean my palette. And I should have thought of this beforehand, but I didn't, so I'm sorry. So in order to clean your palette, all you need is a little bit of H2O and a cloth or a paper towel or that sort of thing. Yeah, that's fine. So this is how you clean the palette. I'll be switching back over to the close-up screen here in just a minute. And that's how you clean the palette. Awesome, Marilyn. Thank you, Kenny. And that's basically how you clean the palette. And then you just take a dry and dry it off. Thank you, Marilyn. I appreciate that. Drive carefully, dear. All right. And there we have a nice clean palette. All right, so the next color we're going to use, we're going to put in a little bit of periwinkle. And a little bit of sky blue. Not going to be using a lot of this color, but we need to verify and solidify the fact that this is a window. So that's what we're going to do with those colors. I've got a clean one here. I'm going to switch it back over to the close-up. Yes, any palette can be used. One of my favorite ones to use other than this one is my Caran d'Ache palette, but I also have some clear acrylic ones that are really, really cheap and they work really, really well. All right, so I'm just going to put in little bits of this blue and light purple color, just verifying that this is a window. So just up close to the edges. Of the window frame there and just spreading it in. We're also going to be using some black on the windows as well because it's a little bit of nighttime out there. But we want to verify that it's a window first. Yes, I did find it. I did. Yep, I did find it. I don't remember where I found it, but I did find it. And this one's torn, so let's get a new one. You're fine, even if you spelled it wrong. I understood what you meant. Yeah, I used it for the Derwent products that I was using last week. So it went into the wash. And then I can't remember where I put it. I know it's in my drawer though. I have so many drawers. So again, just verifying that it's a window by putting a little bit of that glass color up against the edges of the window. Do you need to do this? Nah, you don't need to. It's just something I like to do. Have you had time to use it? That's the real question here, Ash. It's not whether or not you have used it, it's whether or not you've had time to use it. Yep. Yeah, the acrylic palettes work just as well. The one thing I do like about the Caran d'Ache palette for the gel sticks and that sort of thing is they do have a textured side, so you can get more of a smooth lay down from that palette. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That was exactly my point. You have barely enough time to breathe and sleep, never mind. And you will use it all in good time. Nice. Yes, the edges are sharp if you use just a glass sheet. This is from Tonic Studios and it's a entire glass cutting mat. So it works really well for that sort of thing. Alright, so I am going to use some black. I'm just going to spread it on the palette, nice and thick. And I'm going to take the um, thumb holder. It doesn't matter if it's got gray on it because I don't want it to be too pitch black, if that makes sense. I want to be able to see all of the bits and whatnot behind it. But I'm going to turn it so that I can fill it in. Yes, I know I'm going over top of his little feet, but I'll put those back in later. And as you can see, that light blue for the window still shows through. The dirt on the window still shows through. I'm going to end up going over top of the cork here, but that's okay. I'll be adding to that. Now, as you can see, I just ended up getting a little swirl there. It's because the color, I have a piece of that color on there that is not quite broken down. So all you do with that is you go back to your palette and you break it down on the palette. And I'm not finding it for some reason. For some reason, I'm not finding where the chunk is. Usually you can just break it down on the palette. But for some reason, either I'm picking up new ones every time I try to break it down. But once you do get it broken down where you're not making those marks anymore, you can go over it and spread it around, and it blends those marks right out. Like that. Now I need a little bit more of that blue there. So I'm going to take my blue, and I'm going to put that back in. Like so. Hello, Jamie. All right, so we are at the 1 hour mark, and we have 20 viewers for our stream anniversary. Let's see, a little bit more black. And I know, you know, if I had advertised that we were going to do a giveaway for it, that we would have more people, but I didn't want to fill the stands falsely, if that makes any sense. I wanted to make sure that people that were here to support the channel and enjoy the channel, not to be here for a giveaway, if that makes sense. So I'm going to put a little bit more black up here at the very top. And then we'll do the giveaway, because I got to show you what the giveaway is. So for everybody that wasn't here at the start of the stream, it is our 2-year stream anniversary. So we have been on the air on the Coloring Corner for 2 years as of today. There we go. So it gives it a good night sky kind of look and a dirty window kind of look. Now if you find an area that you don't like the way it looks, just spread it out. So I'm just going through with the and just spreading it around. That one broke. Like so. Now you can also do this with a brush instead of the daubers. And brushes work really well as well, and they give you a really good texture and feel, which we will be using some for some of the bottles and that sort of thing. Not a problem at all, Jamie. Good morning. So what we're going to be giving away, our giveaway today will be, I'm going to switch you over to the main camera, a My Coloring Corner with Renee 3D printed pencil holder, not this one. The one that is going to be for the giveaway is being special made for the giveaway, and it's going to be in Halloween theme. So it's going to be a black base and orange holders. So that will be the giveaway for the pencil holder. I'm also going to add, to make it a little bundle, a orange, so it'll be this color, 3D printed stickle holder. Not this one's mine. So basically I'm just going to show you what it looks like fully filled with stickles. It is a tiered stickle holder, has 4 tiers, and holds 24 bottles of stickles or liquid pearls, that sort of thing. It has to be the smaller bottles, I think it's 0.5, the 18 ml bottles. So these smaller stickle bottles. And that will be in this orange as well. This one's mine. It's mine, 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 mine. So what we're going to use, of course, is Nightbot. So just give me a second while I pull that up. And there we go. And we're going to go in here and we're going to do keyword. And we're going to do see, Ashley? Yeah. And we're going to do 2 years. Copy, copy, copy. Yes, I knew. So that is going to be the giveaway words, 2 years. And we will continue with the window, and then I will roll that. So cut and paste if you need to, but just put in the 2 years. And I'm going to go over to the close-up. And we're going to go into this area with the black. So I'm going to pick it up. Now we're going to be very, very sparing here because this area here is going to glow. And we're going to get that reflection on the window. So I'm just going to put a little bit of the black there, not a lot of it. Same with here, we're going to have a glow from the ghosty fella here. So we're just going to darken up here a little and down here. But we're going to get that glow from the ghost, but we're still going to put a little bit of black behind him here, just to give you the look of the window behind him. Like that. Same with the bottle here, we're going to put a little bit of black from the window. Not too worried about this one here because even though we're going to put a little bit of the black in there, we're going to put a lot of color on that. So the black is just going to show as a shadow. Yep, the entry word for the giveaway for our 2-year anniversary giveaway is 2 years. So if you have not entered yet, get your butt in here and enter. This giveaway is, of course, to thank you all very much for your support over the past 2 years. I appreciate it. And you all have made it so much more fun than sitting here by myself talking to myself. So I'm glad that you're here. Otherwise, I'd be sitting here talking to myself again, which I have done. Yeah, I've been through quite a bit. Like I said, there's been a lot of ups and downs, and I'm quite glad that there has been because it has shown me my friends. It has showed me people that are here to support and enjoy what I do, and not just people that are looking for the drama and for the problems. So awesome, Crashes. That's very sweet of you. So everybody put in 2 years. We have, let's see, do we have everybody? So we've only got nine eligibles. So we've got 20 people in here. So everybody put in the 2 years. And hello, Tanya. You're here for the drama, dear. Shannon hasn't said anything yet, so. So it does need to be 2 years, all one word. I'll type it in again here. So just copy and paste it. Not a problem at all, Kim. If you need to, just copy and paste it the way that I put it in there. So we've got 9 eligibles. Come on, peoples. 2 years. Let's go. I want to give these things away. And these are, of course, 3D printed by my husband, who has been one of the biggest supporters of the channel since it started. Well, he's always a big supporter no matter what I do. Let's just put it that way. No matter what I do, he's going to support me, and I'm so happy with that. Not in my channel anyway. I am giving away a sticker holder and a colored pencil holder. So the colored pencil holder is going to be in Halloween colors, black and orange, and the sticker holder will be orange. Nope, nope, I avoid that. Drama is my enemy. I try really hard to avoid drama. Drama scares me. So I'm going to take the gray and I'm just going to blend the shadow in a little bit here, like so. That's a good sound. So it's giving a little bit of a squeak, which tells me that the base is almost dry enough to work on. Yeah, exactly. uh, yeah, there are some things I'm afraid of. Yeah. I I just I just hope for the best and expect the worst, hope for the best. So that's usually how I roll, you know. I figure if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. There's nothing I can do beyond the factor of do the best I can. Yes, I did. I put on my Halloween spider outfit. I'm all covered in spider webs. It's a Halloween themed picture. I had to be spidery. All right, so I'm going to check one more time. We've got 24 people in. We are currently doing a giveaway for anybody that came in after the fact. Type in the 2 years that I just posted, and we've got 12 eligible users. That will be available. So everybody type in the 2 years. So we've got 10 lurkers that have not typed in 2 years. Let's go. Do it. And I'm going to, let's see, what are we going to do? I'm going to roll it in a couple of seconds here. So last chance for anybody out there that wants to participate in the giveaway. And once again, the giveaway is for a pencil holder that is 3D printed by my husband. That will be in orange and black. The in orange and black in honor of the Halloween season. The base will be black, the holders will be orange. The sticker holder will be in orange as well, so you will have a matching set. I could have, but no. Spidey senses. All right, guys, so last chance. I'm going to count down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So I'm going to roll it now. So last chance to type in 2 years. Good luck, everybody. I hope you all have a good chance. And ready? Ready? Are you ready? Okay, here we go. And congratulations, Calamity. You have won the giveaway. So I will be sending these out to you. So you get a pencil holder that is going to be a black with orange and a stickle holder. So now you have to buy stickles. So congratulations. Congrats, congrats. Yes, you did. You won. And hello, Dion. Way to go, Calamity. Congratulations. All right, so now we're going to start working on the bottles a little bit here. And we're going to be doing those with different colors. So let's grab just some base colors. So we're going to grab some bright base colors here. So I want this one here. Let's not open it upside down. For now. So for anybody that did not win the giveaway but want to look at or purchase any of the 3D printed things that my husband prints, you can of course look at them by hitting !3D print store. It is posted up, the thing that you type is posted up at the top of the chat in the posted message box. I think I want some yellow. Just trying to think of bright colors. So I've got some bright pink. And I'm going to use, just trying to think of the best colors to go with that. I'll use this one here. And this one here. So we've got some pink, some yellow, and we'll use this purpley pink for the liquid. And these are just going to be our base colors. I'm going to take my wet here and wipe this off. I'm going to remove all the black and the gray and the blue. And then we're going to add some bright colors. And all US prices will include shipping. The prices will change if you're not in the US because I will have to add shipping to that because shipping out overseas is excruciating. Just saying. It's horrible. All right, so the first color we're going to use is Petal. So this is a pink color. And it's a little bit of a fluorescent pink color on the color itself. So hopefully it'll show that on the bottle. Awesome. All right, I'm going to pick that up with my, and we're going to start with this bottle here. Yes, it is showing up good. Now I'm leaving some areas open for some yellow for that glow coming from the inside of the bottle. This is just the color I'm going to use for the bottle, and we're going to add a different color for the mixture. We're going to blend some colors for that. All right, so this is working the right way. Yes, I do have, basically what we would end up doing is I would message you on a social media where I can walk you through the different color choices that we have available. And you can pick your colors, and it takes a little bit of time to print, of course, and then I will let you know when it's finished, send you a picture of the finished product if you want to make any changes or if we have any issues, and then ship them out. The only thing that we do specify with colors is um, no more than one or two colors at a time. The rainbow one was a special one-off one that he did for Christmas. And the reason why we try not to do those anymore is because it takes a very, very long time to print those and a lot of filament, and they do cost a little more because of the time, because it does take almost a month to print that one. Awesome. Well, send me an email and we'll go and a message either on Facebook or on Instagram, that sort of thing. And I will go through the colors and that sort of thing with you, and we'll work something out. Awesome. All right, so we've got the pink on the bottle here. Now we're going to add some yellow up here for the glow of the mixture. And we're going to add that to the pink. So we've got the pink on there, but we're also going to add the yellow right on top of it. So we're going to get a bit of an orangey, peachy kind of movement here. So the further down under the yellow, it's going to show that pinky, peachy color. Sorry, was off screen. And I had a itch on my cheek, and I just rubbed this yellow right across my glasses. Fun, fun, fun. So just picking up a little bit more of that yellow because I want it to be a little bit more yellow in the center here. And then we're going to put the yellow over here. And pick up a little bit of that pink. For that glow. Alright, and then we're going to take a couple of different colors. We've got the orangey, we've got the yellow, and then we've got the purple. So I'm putting down a little bit of each color here on the palette, and we're going to do a little bit of a swirl in the potion there. Alright, so let's start with the purple. And then we're going to go into the orange. And then we're going to go into the yellow. And I need more of the yellow. Nice. Purple, baby blue, and pink. Now, are they pastel colors or are they darker colors? And we're going to grab some pink. A little bit more of that purple in there. And more of the orange. Don't worry, I'm just talking to myself here for a sec. Just working out colors. And there we have our potion. Regular colors, okay. Yep, I've smeared gel stick on my eyeglasses, so. Ah, yes. Ah, deep red. I love deep reds. So Kenny, you would appreciate this color. It's a deep, deep red. Here, I'll switch it over here because it's a better color. Nice deep red. That's what my whole set is made of, is that deep red. All right. Exactly. Yeah, if I didn't wear glasses, I'd probably have some really, really major eye issues. All right, so for the bat fangs, let's see, what color should we do the bat fangs? Let's do it in a bit of a tealy green. So I'm going to wipe this off. Now that we've done this bottle, we're going to wipe the palette off, and we're going to put down some greens. And to tell you the truth, if I was just to take the mess that I'm getting on the rag and just went make a really cool thing. All right. get all that color off there. Not that a little bit of color would be a bad thing. All right. Now we're going to go with a bright teal kind of color. Let's see, what's this one? It's more metallic. Yeah. And we're just going to do the bottle itself. There's not a lot of movement in this bottle, so I'm not too concerned on making it glowy, but we're still going to add a bit of color to it. So I'm going to put down this one here, which is teal. And this one here, which is mint. Yeah, I don't get it either. The crashes is special. So we're going to start with the teal, and we're just going to move this down the edge of the bottle here. Now we can see that the bottle is see-through because of the fact that you can see the bottom of the cork through it. So I will be lightening the inside area just to show that see-through look. And at the bottom here we'll put a little bit of glow for the bat fangs. Well, I guess bat fangs really wouldn't glow. You would think it'd be bat fang juice or something, not just bat fangs. Put in some here. So basically when you're working this with anything that has an apparition or a see-through subject in it, you should be able to see the object behind that see-through subject. So you just basically have to go through and ignore that that subject is there until you get to where you're ready to color it itself. So I'm going to go in with the mint now. And I need more mint. That's just definitely not enough. So you can also put this directly on the page. It is harder to move around when it's directly on the page, but it does make it thicker. Yay, a boo bucket. I can't have a Happy Meal, so. Why don't you take the Munchkin for a Happy Meal? Give him the Happy Meal and just have the boo bucket. Just saying. You've got nephews. You've got aunties going to spoil you type peoples that you can work with. Awesome, Jamie. No, no crashes. You're just special. Unique, yes, that's the word. He's special. Bless his heart. So going through with the darker teal color down here in the bottom. And again, just ignoring that the ghost is even there until we get to him. Just making sure that the part that is under the ghost is a lot lighter. Just a hint of that color. Alright, so there is the green bottle. And then we have frog juice. And frog juice is going to glow in the dark because frog juice is glowy. Okay, so I need a bright, bright, bright green for the frog juice. So let's see what we have here for bright colors. Because I want greens, bright greens. So there's that one. And there's this one. And then if we put some of that fluorescent-y bright yellow with it. Yeah, I think this one. It's pale yellow, my butt. Let's see, I need a bright yellow. That's fine. It's upside down. I'm going to put a bright yellow with it just to make it really, really bright. So what color is this? So we're just going to put yellow. And hopefully it'll brighten it up so it glows the right colors. Yeah, I think everybody needs to send Tanya a wonderful food item. Everybody color Tanya a wonderful food item. Nice! That's awesome. Ah, rude. Go apple picking and don't invite? What the heck? Well, no apple crisp for them. Sheesh. Yeah, color all the different food items in pink for Tanya. Ooh, that's a nice bright one. Well, maybe we're not going to need the yellow. This green is pretty bright. Might need a darker green, actually. All right, let's grab this one here. I think I'm going to need a little bit of a darker green here. I wasn't expecting that one to be that bright. Which is fine. We'll just use a little bit of a dark green for the edges. All right, who's ready for this? No, the coloring bookmark came from Mariola Bodek. She sent them to me when I ordered a couple of her books. So I'm using dark green, go figure, for the bottle shadow areas. Like so. And then we're going to use this one here, which is lime green. And we're going to put in some glow with grass green. Like so. And then we're going to take some yellow. Yeah, absolutely. There are definitely bookmarks there you can find on Amazon. But the one that I sent you was from Mariola Budek. So I'm just going to go around the frog juice here with the yellow and grass green. Putting that glow in there. Kind of like this one as well. Might as well. Just going to extend that glow out with the pale yellow. We're going to pick up the rest of the grass green here. For the ooze and a little bit of the dark green. Get that ooze going. Like so. Let's take some green, dark green, put it under there. And then we're going to take some of, let's see, where is that one? The brown. We're going to put it down here and fill that in a little bit. Then we're going to grab a new one and take more of that yellow. So I'm using the pale yellow for the glow off of everything. Oh, sorry guys. Thank you. Calamity one. It's Miss Calamity one, which is awesome. And of course I was off screen while I was trying to do the glow, so sorry about that, guys. I get concentrated on what I'm doing. And yeah. So there we have it. There's the frog juice and all the bottles done. Now I'm going to wipe this up and I'm going to show you the whole picture all at once so that you can see what we've done so far. Like I said, it'd be so cool just to, dab that. Let's see. Let's see if we can do that. Hold on. I'll do it on a different page. uh, let's not completely ruin a page that I'm working on. Um, let's see here. What's this? Yeah, that'll work. I think. Yeah, not as good as I thought it would. It just sort of blotches. Not what I wanted. So we won't do that. Glad I didn't do it. All right, so we've got the ghosts and the um, book, as well as the bones and the um, label here. And then, yeah, we're just motoring through this, but we're doing just the base. This is just the base. We will be adding more colors to it. Um, this is just to put down that base layer before we add pencil to it. And basically what we do is we add the base layer and let it dry because it does take about 24 hours for it to set, if not a little bit more, so that we can start using the colored pencils on top of it where we're not going to lift it up with the colored pencil. So I'm just adding that yellow, making sure I fill in all of the glowy areas here. Like around the little ghosty here. We want some glows around his booty here. And put a little bit of glow there. And then we want to glow off of that glowing potion bottle there. Like so. And I need more. More yellow. More yellow. Alright. And we're just going to take a little bit of this and give a little glow to the wonderful little ghosty. Go in here. And go in here. Like so. Now I'm not rubbing all over where the ghost is. I'm just tapping. Just putting in little tiny bits of that glow on the window behind him. So because I have the window showing behind him, I wanted to put that glow in behind him. Now we've got a glow coming up from the jar of ooze here, which is fine. We're like I said, when we put some pencil in, we're going to define that ghost a little bit better and make it look like the jar of ooze is behind him. Now for the bat fang label, we're going to start with this one here, which is peach. Well, thank you, Jamie. Awesome. All right, so I'm going to take the peach and we're going to do the edge here. And basically what going over this with the colored pencil will do is it will give us the definition. So it'll give us our shadows and our definition. So if I go over this with the peach and the yellow and the green, and then take a colored pencil to it, I can add those shadow areas and the definition of the bats and that sort of thing. Let's take some black and do our little batties there. Just going to take a little tiny bit. And we're just going to do our little tiny bats. Like so. And this one here. Like so. And there we have our batty bats. Alright, and we've also got a little spider up here. So I've got black here and I've also got some brown. So I'm going to mix some together because I don't want him to blend into the window, into the night sky. But like I said, I will be putting more definition on him with a colored pencil. Alright, so let's switch on over to the main screen here because we're almost out of time. And I do want this to dry before I start adding any colored pencil. I think we have one more spot that we will do before we go, which is the book. So I will do that with the gel stick before we go, and then next time when we come back on Monday after Matters Monday, we will start adding some of the colored pencil. So here is how it looks so far. I'm going to do the magic book underneath. Just the edge part here because the rest of it I'm going to do in colored pencil just to give us that definition. Not today, not today. Bob is home and does require some feeding. So that's how it looks so far, and I will do the edge of the magic book. So we're going to need some gold and some red for the magic book. So let's grab some red here. So some scarlet. And then we're going to grab some metallic gold. Where's my metallic gold? There it is. Absolutely. Thank you all very much for coming and hanging out. And, definitely thank you all very much for sticking with me and supporting me for over the past 2 years. Yeah, definitely do appreciate that. You guys have been pretty much the only reason why I'm still here. So, so we're going to use scarlet first, and then we'll use some gold for the banding. All right, so let's pick up the scarlet. And I'm not worried about getting it on the top of the book here, because that's the color of the book that is going to be up there. So I will try not to get it on the bone though. And again, just doing it very light under where the fingers of the little ghostie is. They've had a hard night. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so just coming down through here. And if you do it thin enough, you can easily put down a full coating of that color. Have it dry in a couple of, in a day. I'd say about 24 hours. Leave it sit for about 24 hours so it's pretty much soaked into the paper. And then you can go over it with colored pencil and not have to worry too much about those large, heavy spaces. And as you can see down here, as long as I don't rub too hard into it, that yellow will still stand out. Like so. Oh, Kenny, thank you. I appreciate that. You guys are all absolutely awesome people, and I am so glad that I have had the opportunity to spend time with you all. Um, some of you more than others. One of the best ways to get to know everybody in the community that hangs out is, of course, come visit us over on the Discord. We do have some voice channels and that sort of thing that we do hang out on. And, you get to know us and get to sneak peeks and all that fun stuff. It'd be awesome to have you all there. Well, that's the difference with, having a channel. Having the channel does give me a lot more opportunity to do things and allow them to do their thing without being overly impatient with it. Because you're right, if it was just me regularly trying to wait for 24 hours for it to set, I would not do it either. I would just use it wet and use air dryer.
So, yes, I know that impatience, I have it as well, but because I'm using these dry, and you can use them dry and just color right over top of them. However, if you do let them set, if you do have a bit of patience and let them set, they do accept colored pencil a lot easier where you're not lifting up your colors with the colored pencil, if that makes sense. All right, so there's our red of the book. Now we're going to do some gold. The metallics do crumble a little bit more than the regular colors, but I think that's just because of the mica powder that's in them. And all you have to do if it does crumble onto your palette is just use your tool and just mash it in until it's smooth. Like so. All right, so we've got the book all done as well. And oh, let's do that in gold too. Just because we're here, let's do the cork in gold as well. It's going to be a golden cork, just so it gives it a bit of a shine. Because, you know, we got to have some shiny. There we go. All right, now I'm going to wipe that off and I'll switch it over so you can see what it all looks like together. So we've got a golden cork. All right, just going to dry it off. Hit that main. So there we have it. There is our bases. The rest of it we will do with colored pencil, such as the bones, the ghosts, and that sort of thing, as well as the shadows, the outlines, and the details. Oh, thank you, Kenny. Of course, you can support Heather Valentin by either going over and hanging out with her on her YouTube channel, or, of course, purchasing her books off of Amazon. Also, she does have a Patreon, as well as a Facebook page. Of course, you can reach any of those with just by searching Heather Valentin, either on Patreon, Facebook, or Amazon. I have links there for them, and throughout the week you can definitely bring up the links to Heather. I did post them at the start of the stream, so if you want to scroll back in the comments to the very, very start of the stream, there are some posted links to her sites. So that is the base, and we will let it dry, and we will come back to it on Monday, and we will start adding to it and bringing out some of that dimension. Again, Calamity, congratulations, and I will be getting Bob started on printing those and sending them out to you. Thank you so much, B. I appreciate that. Of course, once again, it is our wonderful stream anniversary, and I want to say thank you all to each and every one of you that continues to support me and has continued to support me throughout these past 2 years, or even throughout this past 2 seconds. You are all the reason why I'm here, and why I continue to come back and put out more videos, because each and every one of you is very important to me. And I thank you all very much for being here and for spending all of this time with me, supporting me. Always remember to like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube artists that you enjoy. And never forget to relax, color, and stay safe, everyone. Until next time, bye bye for now.